Yes, good morning all. Welcome to our web sessions. Session going to be 113, okay, 130. We are still into the string operations only. Okay. So quick revision. Now we have done with the introduction, picture, screen navigation, login, logout procedures. Next SC11 completed. Now in the basic web programming. First web introduction. Second features, standards, custom program, keywords, operators, data type, data objects on the list. Now we are exploring each topic. Currently we are into the string operations. So yes, string operations goes like this. Okay, shift completed, translate, string length and search also over. Yeah. We were talking on search related things yesterday, last minute. So now we will, let me log in first. So search is nothing but locate or finding particular letter is there in a word or particular word is available in a kind of string value. So here, so now this was the step. So syntax goes in this way. Search is a keyword. Search followed by string variable for followed by characters. Okay. Is used to find out or locate. Okay. Okay. Character in a word or in this. So if the yeah, this comparison, this search operation, it is not case sensitive. Okay, case sensitive. That is, we have searched for the character in a uppercase and a lowercase. Both the cases we have searched. So very simple, easiest way. Right. Next, if like we have, if the search operation is success, search operation is success, then system returns the size sub or c value as 0. Okay. Second, if the search operation is fail, then system returns the size sub or c sy hyphen sub or c value as non-zero. Okay, as non-zero. Yes, this two. 0, 0. Okay. So what exactly the sub RC concept? Yesterday tested also. Once again, if you look at what is our name one, high tech city. In high tech city, we have in high tech city we have C is there or not. Yes. If it is yes, C is available. So that's why it is giving as character found. Okay, character. So if you look at what is this size bars? Program menu, execute debugging, program menu, execute debugging, then go to the Yes, F5. Here we are into name one. This is name one high tech city. Yes. Next. Now in high tech city, C is there or not? Yes. C, capital C is there, small c is there. However, we are searching for capital C. Like you can also double click on size sub RC. So size sub RC initial value is 0, it is printing as 0. Like if the after once system crosses this search operation, then we have to find what is the result of this size sub RC. Size sub RC still remains 0 only. That is operation success. That's why like it is character found, it is going to print the found position as 4 only. That is fourth position. This position it is writing as 4. Okay. And if out, this is your way to work with debugger. I will explain certain things in high tech city. Suppose yesterday I told you in high tech city X is there, small x no, character not found. Even because just wantedly we do capital X, also capital X. Sorry, yes, okay, it is not found. Character not found. So we know that. Sometimes we are not aware of. We want to look. Let the system search it and give the result. This is my approach, my strategy. So first of all, let us. I'm going to introduce two concepts here. One is size sub RC, second FDPOS. Third one is if and if. This is very simple, easy way to understand. If this operation success, size sub RC value becomes 0, then this if condition is become true. That's why it is. If it is true, the immediate write statement will be displayed. Suppose size sub RC value is non-zero. Suppose then it goes to the else part. Other than 0, immediately it goes to the else part. Then system displays this write statement. So that is if, else, and if. Either this condition, this write statement you will get, or you will get this condition. Only you will get one. Yes. Anything. Recording is on,
Sir,
right?
yeah. One question, sir.
Yeah.
In the right statement, last, but there is a one
Mhm. Last statement.
in first right.
Mhm.
First right statement, SY hyphen FDPOS.
I will
What
explain.
is that?
I will explain. I will explain. Coming to that. Yes. So now, so this is your first because I have not introduced if, else, and if. That's why first I am talking on this. Later we will go to the sub RC and FDPOS. So first, yes. Okay. First of all, what is psi hyphen sub RC? Okay. Very important system field. So psi hyphen sub RC, we will write it in a capital letter. SY sub RC or SYST hyphen sub RC, both got similar meaning. Yes. Okay. Both are same. So it is a system field. It is a system field which is a component of SYST structure, global SYST structure, right? So, okay, what is the purpose of psi hyphen sub RC? Sub RC used for many above statements. Suppose, like I am a programmer or developer one side, the other side system is there. So I have one above statements like this. So these statements, I typed it as a developer. I typed it in my ABAP editor. So I'm assigning this task to the system that execute it. So system starts executing line by line, okay, row by row, because interpreter based. When system executes this line, this statement, such a statement, what happens? So after completion, after execution of this such a statement, system automatically returns some value. System returns which value? System returns a size sub RC value. Or else I can use this word, system sets the size sub RC value. Automatically it sets. But there are two cases. Case 1, if system executed this operation, this search operation success, case 1, system executed such operation has failed. So success or fail, only two things only you will get it. Okay. So suppose if it is uh, like yes, we will write that. Yes. After execution of after execution of search statement, okay, system automatically sets the value, or what else we can say, that it sets the return code value, RETUR, return code value. So mostly return code value can be okay. So return code can be zero. Only two things you will find it. Okay, either zero or non-zero. Right. So that is system automatically does this. Okay. Coming to the next statement. What else? How a developer can test? Developer can test the return code value using psi-sub-rc. Yes, that is psi-sub-rc is a SOST system field, which is a built-in, which is a predefined data object from SAP. We can use it. Yes. So what exactly is psi-sub-rc psi-sub-rc provides the return code value. Yes. It can be used. It can be used for several above statements, because that is multiple. Lot of places we use it. Size of RC. Yes, but I'm introducing at search. Going forward, I'll use it for select query. I'll use it for read statement. Yes. So size sub RC is used immediately after. It can be used immediately. Yes, immediately after several above statements to come to know the operation result, because a system does that implicit internally. But how I come to know? Because I am this end, system other end. System executed my statement, but I will come to know by checking the value of size and person. This is called as return code concept. Yes, this type of concepts are there in even Unix at operating system levels. Also, it is having written concept. Even in COBOL also we have this written code concept. Even in ABAP also it is incorporated the same. Okay. So this size sub RC used for select query, select statement, read statement, open data set statement, lot of statements through we will use this size sub RC. Okay. Now, but almost, yes, almost size sub RC value, size sub RC value is 0 Psi sub RC value is 0 for all above statements. That is, psi sub RC 0 is what? In case of success, almost psi sub RC value is 0. Okay, success case, success scenario based for all above statements. But next question is, but psi sub RC value is 4. Failure case. Failure case, psi sub RC value becomes, sometimes it is 4, sometimes it is 8, sometimes it is 16, sometimes it is 32, and so on. Okay? Yes, this is what. Sub RC always 0 means success, that is fixed. If non-zero value, because I am telling here non-zero, other than 0, these are all list comes under other than zeros. But most of the cases, success 0, fail is 4. But some open data set is failed, it becomes 8. Some other statement, it fails your statement, it becomes 16, 32 and all. I will give you this list when it becomes 8, 16, 32 also. But majority you remember 0 and 4. Okay, got it? This is very, very important topic. That's why I am going in a very slow manner. Go double click on SY-sub RC. It will take you to the SYST structure, global structure. That is control branched from, navigated from SC38 adapted to SC11 global structure. So SYST is a global structure, which is a collection of ABAP system fields. Now this is your psi sub RC. Psi sub RC is written code of ABAP statements. Very simple English meaning. Okay. What is this sub RC in German? We don't know. There might be some meaning, but it is always integer 10. Integer 10. Okay. Yes. Okay. Got it. So initial value, because you have to know that initial value in the sense system assigned value. Initial value, okay, for size sub RC is, initial value is 0 only. So do not confuse. We will see when it become 4 also. I can take you to an example. Suppose X in ITEXT X is not there. That's why it is return character not found. X. Go to here. Character. I will show you this in debug mode once. Execute debugging. Because I have introduced this debugger to you, you can start debugging. Start debugging from the day one onwards so that you will get familiarity. Only use F5, don't go to the other things and only left side topmost icon, single step icon F5. F5 is used for, single step is used for line by line execution. Yes, this is the current active statement where the system is executing. So just F5 because all the code is commented directly, it goes to our code. So search operation is completed. Now I have to see the size sub RC. So size sub RC, you can double click it, check it out. It is initial value 0 because by default initial value. So now go to the search. Search operation is 4. Okay, because so this is what system does my search operation, returns return code value as 4. Okay, I can check. This is equals to 0 is false. If it is false, it goes to the else. Else in the sense this statement system writing, printing to the output. And you have The advantage of Sai Sabarsi is it is most commonly used system field. That is the reason here it is given in the debugger by default. Even though you have not explicitly typed here, by default, Sai Sabarsi, Sai Tabix, these two are most commonly used. That's why they kept as by default at the top. For all the tab, you may be in the standard tab or you may be in the detail tab, any tab. Sabarsi Tabix are common for irrespective of your tab position. Got it? Then move on to the yes. This is one thing. Hope you guys understand the Sabarsi concept because I am introducing this concept now, and now onwards I will use this size Sabarsi very frequently, very often because you have that's why I'm spending time. You can write sy hyphen or syst hyphen. Hyphen is a separator. So what is this syntax? Structure name hyphen component name. So it is a sy subars is a component actually. Component, yes, this is a component, right? You can see the column name. So it is a component of yes, sub app system fields are system variables both. Okay, because this is built in predefined, that's why these are all predefined data objects. We can use them directly. Yes, even okay. Yes. So if you want to test with four cases, we'll keep four cases. First, because again the same thing you have to remember it. Commit first. Yes. So now, what is that? First, I tested for what? I text cities. I searched for Y, small y. Small y, yes, character found. Yes, character found is 1. Yes. So this is what? Like, one second. Yes, this is success, right? It is success case. Y is already there in the. Now, if you want to test the case, I have written. So you have to, because this is the way you can, this is also write our observations in a inline statements here only. But when you execute this type of testing, make sure that okay, only one search operation is only active. The remaining thing should be in a commented. So Z character not found. That is failure case. Okay. So this is your failure case. Okay. Even I tried with some special symbol. Yes, here. So search something. So, like this is there. No character. This is also a fail case. Okay. Right. So, because all type of things we have done. Now again we have to go back to the beginning. The first one. What is this FDPOS? I have done with the sub-RC. Then going forward, you will get much more clarity on sub-RC. Daily we are using. And again, I told you here this is I'm writing EQ. EQ, small EQ or capital EQ. Either way, it's okay. But don't write this one. Okay. Because this is actually act like a comparison also. But that is equals to operator is recommended for assignment purpose. While assigning value, you can use it. Otherwise, here in this case, there is no assignment. This is a kind of comparison. We are checking. Sub-RC value is 0 or non-zero. Yes. Okay. Then moving to the second concept called as psi hyphen FDPOS. Wantedly, I am writing some with some gap so that you note it down clear structure. Psi hyphen FDPOS is also system field, which is a component of SYST. Okay, yes. What is FDPOS? It provides the found position. FD means found. POS for position. Found position of character. Yes. Now FDPOS, yes. Uh, its initial value is 0. Okay, because integer initial value 0. It is integer only. Psi hyphen FDPOS, right? Now you have to understand this way. Psi FDPOS values, okay, its value begins from 0. Its value begins from 0. That's all. Okay. So now I will take you to this example in this way because you cannot understand here. You will see now. This is the text. We are writing text here. H Y, okay, T E C space C I T Y. Yes or no? This is what we have to understand. So if you want use some space, we are not giving. Like if you want for our clarity sake, I can give some space and write it how this position works. Okay, this is your overall. Now we will consider what exactly this one. So if you consider how this will work. So for first one is this for H, first letter H, second letter Y. Okay, yes, can go this way. Second letter is Y. Sorry. Okay, you have to understand this way. So I'll simply directly type this one. So 0 for H and 1 for Y, 2 for T. Next what? E 3. Then next 4. But there is some space here. Space, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Okay. It's including space. We have to write. I did not write space here. Explicit space is there. So now with this knowledge, we will go for testing now. So y is there. So for y, what is the position of y? When you go to the y, yes, it is giving character found FDPOS value. Yes, it is H is 0, Y is 1. That's why you got 1. Okay, got it? You can test other things also. Yes. Okay, here, same thing. If you test it, yes, found position is 1 only. Right? If you want, can take another thing also. Yes. So let's go for space. Space is there or not? Yes, space is also. I'm searching for space. Yes. Space. Okay. Okay. Space search is again it went to failure. So this is a kind of new observation. Okay. 1 second. Yes. Because yes. So space search is failed. Very good observation. It is giving the return value as a 4. Okay. Yes. Now If you go to the what next in high tech city, H E small e. If you consider small e below, then it becomes success again. But I want to show you this time the FDPOS positions. Yes, you have to see now. Yes, it is character found 3. How it is 3? H0, Y is 1, T2, and E equals to 3. Okay, got it? This is the way. If I go for I value, we can test it. Because now you have to see the, yes, here it is. FDPOS also, you write it, not a problem. FDPOS is 3 here. But if you, I, what is the meaning of I? I comes to which position? You just observe it. Yes, it is showing it as 7. So it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is including this space is also take it into consideration. That's why it is showing it as FDPOS because you write it down, no problem, equals to 7. So you have to know the technical reason why it is 7. Don't blindly remember it. That's the reason I explained here. FDPOS value begins with 0. That is, it is automatically allocates. Yes. What is that? It allocates 0. Okay. It allocates 0 value for first character. First character, and that's all, and so on. And so on in the sense it will increment automatically to the next character 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is about your two new concepts I introduced along with search. Okay, got it? So I hope you guys are clear with size subRC and FDPOS, found position. If any kind of, because you have to test not only always positive cases, because I have given one statement here. Each statement you have to test it, each line, because we have enough time, we have system is available, you can test everything. Not only first learn the basic subject easy way, simpler way with my inputs. Once you have done with this, I will take you to the SAP help also. We have to explore. Finally, we have to, because we are begin with simpler way, finally we have to adapt to the SAP standardized way. Then only you should be in a position to debug the SAP SAP programs. Okay. Yes, SAP uses many things. So if you are clear with all those things, all the syntaxes, then only you will. Next, we will move on to the next topic. That is nothing called as a replace. Okay. I'm going to the next string operation called as replace. So replace is used. It is used to replace or replace the like replace, or we can call it a change the existing character by new character, or else, or we can call it as existing word with new word, with new word. Yes, this is about your replace. So if you go to the syntax point of view, so syntax goes like this: replace. Replace is the string operation. Yes. replace existing character first. Okay, this is you have to know the existing. Existing means already available. Existing character, then with new character, no problem. With new character, then next, what next? In followed by string variable. This is your example. We will go. You will understand. So I'm going to comment this everything. Comment it out. Then copy this. Again, you have to practice this way only. All string operations in single program. Just give difference like this. Okay, replace. No. So still, but I have not commented the original U line before. Whatever is there, that remains same. Okay, high-tech city, cyber city is there, same. But now we are exploring on name one, that is high-tech city value, which is here name one is a string variable. You have to remember name one, name two. Now we will replace, yes, this is your high-tech city, HY. HY I will replace by using HI. Okay, HI. So if we go to the replace scenario, the replace is the keyword. Yes, existing character. Okay, existing I. Okay, 1 second. HY, right? Y is the existing one with I. Okay, in. Okay, in. What is that? ST name one. Replace existing character. Mhm. What's the opportunity first? We will go to the. There are two ways to fix this type of issues. Sometimes, no problem. So one way you want to take immediate help within SAP. Place the cursor on replace. Press F1. You will get inside help. Inside help. No, I want to get outside help. Yes, outside help is this. So we have to go to string operation. Very simple. So you go to string operation, you will get both sides. Yes, yes. You got the help here. This is already explained. Replace ABAP statement. Replace in table, replace absolute statement. No, we have to go to the first one. So you will get help here itself immediately. That is, I'm trying to do. So replace of pattern in with. Okay, pattern in with. That's what replace first occurrence, all occurrences of pattern. Okay, that is existing in with new pattern. Okay, that's it. It is over only. I typed correctly. So that's it. So this is the syntax. We have to just shuffle it. Okay. So go back to our notepad. So here this one will comes before. So replace is a keyword followed by existing character, then in followed by string variable, then with followed by new character. So you have to see this where the single quotes is required, where single quotes not required. All these things are also we have to observe. First, let us see now whether my replace operation is success or not. What happens? You can simply test write name one. That means you have before underline, after underline. So I'm going to change, yes, this one. In high tech city, in high tech city, first Y, wherever is the first Y should replace by I. That's what this is existing character and this is replacement character of this variable value, string variable value. Okay, clear? Yes, it is. But it is done success. Yes, replacement is success. But what is the problem here? You have to observe in the in the source value high tech city. What is that? Y is there at two times. Correct. So first of all, we will test. This is a kind of. It is a kind of yes replacement is success. That means successfully replaced. But I will control D. We'll go here. Now I want to see uh, the caps, whether it is a case sensitive or not. Because now if I go to city, so that means this comparison is case sensitive. First of all, in the source, capital capital Y is not there. That's why it is not found, it is not replacing. First observation. Okay, suppose I have like some H is there. H capital is there, right? H capital. I want to change it by using some this. Now what will happen? This then it is replaced. H is replaced by I. What is your observation? Success. This is case sensitive. Okay, because we have to discuss this part also. So the yes system, yes, this is search criteria because it works on case sensitive, which means you have to know that thus it should, if at all to replace that, first the existing character case is important. Existing means what? Hmm? Character means existing means already available available character within the within that string variable value. Hmm? Is important because it should found once it is found, because to replace with new character it should found first, found success, then replacement happens. Found charactering, this search charactering itself is a case. There is no question of replacement, there is no question of changing. Got it? This comparison, this search pattern is, yes, indirectly search pattern is case sensitive because in this case we are only searching for what character we are searching. Yes, character, these things we have to give it in single quotes. Search criteria. Sometimes you can replace a number with number, new number, or else you can replace by special symbol, anything, any by any, simple with simple statement. But if you have to notice, yes, this syntax means above syntax. This above syntax only replaces only replaces first occurrence character value. What is the meaning of this statement? So we use this occurrence word here in this string operation. I hope you guys understand this comparison. I'm uncommenting this again. We will comment this below section. So I'm going back to the y with I. So the y in high tech city, y is there at say this one. Y in high tech also y is there. City also y is there. But replacement is happening on high tech only, but not in the city. Did you notice that? Did you observe that? You have to see that first letter. That is occurrence means what? It start from the left side to it will start. Wherever it find the character, then it will replace it. If the character not found, it will still continue the search criteria till the last character. That's what happened. But when it find first Y, it replaced, but it ignored the second Y. But sometimes our requirement goes in this way. I want to replace. I want to replace all the Y, all the Y's in, uh, in the existing value. So you have to go with replace replace all. All is a all occurrences of. See, I did not type it. By typing I may do some mistakes, typing spelling mistakes. Just press tab, you will get it automatically. So the remaining all occurrences of y, small y, in in space is required. Yes, name one, with is a caps again, with small, right. So this time whether this VTech should replace by I, CT should replace by I. We will check. This is your now all occurrences. Okay. So I and I both, Y is replaced by I, Y is replaced by I. This, so this is success because for our clarity's sake. Okay, got it. This is one of the way you can observe it. That means if you don't write all occurrences means how many times this character exists in this value, those many times this replacement will happen, change will happen. That is the meaning of all occurrence. That is what is opposite for all occurrence is first occurrence. So we don't write, that is implicit by default, because by default is at this position only we have to use it. The syntaxes are very delicate. If you shuffle here and there, it gives syntax error. Even you cannot activate it also. So that's why I told you rather than by hearting repeatedly, you have to type it. Then it comes into, it goes to permanent memory. You can remember it forever. Okay, that's it. This is simplified one. I shown you where to explore further because you have lot of things to do. Statements, concatenate pattern and examples are there here. So you have to see this below example also. For each one example as yes, we have all the time in the world. Yes, this you have to concatenate and print it. So concatenate, find, replace, shift, split, condense, overlay, all these things. Okay, you have to know about these things. You have to see. I am introducing some mandatory things. There are some other optional additions. I am calling it as optional means within this square bracket. We are technically call it as optional additions. That is, adding that addition is optional. So you have to explore those things. Okay. So we will move ahead with, we'll come back that SAP standard notes later. Let me complete whatever I planned first. Condense. Condense is used. Yes. Okay. Yes. Condense is another string operation. Yes. Because I'm introducing with simplified examples first because I want to teach the subject first. We have to learn the subject first. Later, new explore. Sometimes everything at a time, if I introduce that way, causes to confusion rather than clarity. First, you try with my example. Condense is used to remove gap within the string value. Okay. Condense is used. Condense is used to remove redundant gap. Redundant means duplicate. Redundant gap within string value. Okay, this is about your like example. So here we have to go with syntax and example. Sorry. Now condense with simply you give string variable. Okay, that's it. There is a one more optional addition is there. Condense with no gaps. So what is the meaning of no gaps? This is in fact optional addition. This is in fact optional addition. We will see one by one. With example through you will come to know. So here condense name one, write name one. Correct? U line before, U line after. Like if you can see here, there is no such difference here. Yes. There is no such difference. Right city before also, after condense also, it is printed the same. Right? So there is no difference, but we will go with another example. Suppose here I am introducing data because we will write local some kind of so my company type string value Wipro Technologies, right? Wipro Technologies one space is there here, correct? Wipro Technologies one space. Now we will apply condense. Okay, condense. What is that? Name one. Sorry, condense my company. So you have to immediately switch to the latest variable is my company is what? It is a string variable. So write my company. Always follow the basic rule remains same. Declaration, operation and output. This is your fundamental style you have to remember. Data through declared, operation is condensed, then write. So now if you go to here, yes, that is as it is value, it is printed. But I will take Yes, this so many gaps I will take because the source value is Wipro space, some 5 6 spaces are there. Now I want to condense it. Yes, this is the result. Okay, got it. If you want to see in output, first you have to write my company. Give skip provides gap so that you will observe the difference between this. Okay, see, source is with lot of space. Okay, what happens with condense is it removes the gap, but it keep the one single gap. But even I want to extend this. I want to remove even even that gap also. My company with no gaps addition. Write my company. Because all the three examples. So no gaps is optional, I said. But what is the impact of no hyphen gaps? No gaps removes that single space also. This is your level by level example. In the source, you have first you have with the 4 5 spaces. So the 4 5 spaces removed. Now this is your yes. You got this value this way. Okay, because majority in the live cases, live project, you got single value, you can remove it, this single value with no gap also. So fine, right. In the live project also, we are using this condense several times. Okay, very important. So what is the meaning of that explanation? You can write it above or below. Yes, condense is it removes many gaps and what is that? It removes many gaps and keeps single space. Okay, but many spaces. That is indirectly you are removing the gap or spaces, right? But now with no gaps addition, no gaps addition does what? Addition removes even single space also. Okay, this is your condensed scenario. Because sometimes what happens, leading space, it is also used to remove the leading space before if you have lot of space that leads to the confusion to the user why so many spaces is given because example if you want to go with type C wise you will come to know yes if you go to another example because we can go with this is your basic example right. If I go to the data again my city type okay character 10 just okay we will write characters now my city is char 10 can be used that is char 10 you can write it this way also type C length 10 this both are same this is already known to you so my city equals to yes okay here I am giving this way this is the way yes so now write my city now we have condense again my city what next write my city okay but you have to be more careful while comparing Either use new line or skip so that it will generate space and make sure everything is commented. This way, you can prepare your own simplified examples also. We will see. Yes, this is the exact value. When it comes to the character, the way I gave it, this is the value. Space followed by this. So exact value is this. Because sometimes in the uh, internal tables and all, the value comes. This value you want to remove. Yes, at that time we are using condense. Got it? See, condense through, we remove the leading space for character variable value also. Okay, it is useful. Sorry. So condense removes leading space also. Leading means before space also. Okay, these are all the ways you have to observe. Okay, next we have the next operation is like if we go to the replace events, we will continue tomorrow.